Greetings, Helldivers. We got fresh new orders from High Command, and it's a good thing I wake up early every day so I can read the words in the brass, to you about what they want us to do next. The Helldivers have successfully exterminated massive swaths of Terminids, including the largest tyrants amongst them, and prevented the spread of insects to new planets. This inspiring exercise of liberation sends a clear message to our enemies. A message so loud and so clear that it requires no further explicit articulation. To not screw with humankind. The growth of the gloom seems to have slowed. Clearly, the Helldivers' show of freedom was highly effective, intimidating the mindless insects into ceasing the spread of their malevolent, impenetrable cloud. The Helldivers have once again inspired pride in our citizenry who report high levels of defiance against the supposed cloud-based attempts to terrorize them. The secrets of the gloom will be revealed to us in time, and even if they are not, we will still destroy it. The Ministry of Defense has finalized preparations to augment super-destroyers with the capability to fire orbital napalm barrages. However, critical shortages of polystyrene and scrap metal has caused production to stall. Every minute these shortages exist, millions of super credits and citizen work hours go to waste, an economic drain upon every citizen's prosperity. They must be rectified immediately. Fortunately, Intel has identified a large automaton repository of unexpended polystyrene on Vernon Wells near the ruins of a destroyed SEAF base on the planet. The automatons produce this material in massive quantities, without regard for environmental consequences, to package in-transit units. Scrap metal can be acquired from the automatons themselves. So basically, we're killing them and stealing their stuff. I like it. Liberate the polystyrene stockpile on Vernon Wells and collect enough automaton scrap metal to jumpstart orbital napalm barrage production. This environmentally friendly effort will recycle the brutal instruments of socialist imperialism into increased security for our citizens. And also additional, barbecue cookouts. Bring the marshmallows, boys. So we've got ourselves a machine war as predicted, but with a twist. We're getting new toys, Helldivers, and I recently had the privilege of observing the orbital napalm barrage in a testing environment. Trust me, it's worth it. It's really, really, really worth it. That being said, let's get into the exact requirements of Operation Obsidian Flame. The operation will last 5 days, concluding Monday, September 2nd, as of the democratic calendar of our mother planet. Kill 500 million automatons, and liberate Vernon Wells. Seems like a pretty easy to understand operation, and one with a nice carrot at the end of the stick. That's fine for faunus with a cuniculus type affinity, but I generally personally prefer a big bag of catnip and a soft cushy bed for a long nap, but this metaphor is getting off the subject. I'll be honest, we were going to do this anyway to shove the bots back further toward the Valdus sector and secure the safety of Super-Earth and its interior sectors. In order to access Vernon Wells, we're going to need to either resecure Tarsh and kick the rust buckets out of there, or go through the longer route, which is through Marfark and Azure Pass. Currently, the dial-up modems of socialist malevolence are trying to attack Marfark and expand back into the Andromeda sector, so we were going to need to deal with that anyway. I mean, you're in the neighborhood, right? To further complicate our efforts, the bugs are attempting to break out of their gloom with attacks on Pandion-XXIV and Esker. At the moment, we still don't have a solution in regards to the fart cloud problem, so for now we're going to have to settle for maintaining a quarantine barrier. The gloom doesn't seem to be able to spread to a planet without a 100% Terminid presence on it, so as long as we can keep them from totally claiming a planet and terraforming it, we should be able to keep the wall up. So while the Mercy and the main Liberation fleet will be traveling to Tarsh to try to relieve the resistance fighters there, you'll still have plenty to do, bug divers. Do not yield a single step to our vile adversary. Maintain the wall and hold the line. Oh, and send as many E-710 shipments back as you can. We'll be relying on you to keep the supply lines flowing. We'll do our part and see if we can't get you some hot new toys. Orbital napalm barrage definitely sounds like something Buggy would rather not be shot at their hives. Alright everyone, you heard the orders from command. Report to your deployment zones and make ready for immediate drop operations. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for Super Earth.